And hello, my good folks out there. We're diving into League of Legends once again. We are level 9, and it looks like Riot ID Day is here. It's actually been here for a while, but I've been off on Thanksgiving break and such things. Basically, what this means is in game, it's still going to be like whatever, like by default, it's going to be whatever your what used to be a summoner name was. So it's gonna be this, and then they've added this hashtag. Like by default, it's hashtag NA1. You can click down here and go in and change it. So I think you actually have the opportunity to change your in-game name if you want, and then the hashtag. So theoretically, I think what had people sort of up in arms about this switch is theoretically, I think. If you guys want to be like me so much, you could go and have your username be, or your screen name be Stompalompagus, and then just have a different hashtag number after that. So in the pre-game lobby, this whole thing will show up, but once you get in game, it's just everything before the hashtag, and there's actually 2 different boxes when you go to change your Riot ID if you want to do that. I don't think it makes a difference. It doesn't affect anything of how the game actually functions. Oh my gosh. This, of course, they do a bunch of notifications. Just click through those. So anyways, sick. That's cool. Right ID Day. So today, I think we're gonna hit play. I'm thinking we're gonna play some Ashe ADC today. I want to check real quick. We're still stuck in this quick play thing. So I want to check real quick and see what is being prioritized today. So it looks, oh geez. So if we click in here, looks like bottom is priority and jungle is priority. So I'll probably queue up as one of these. So actually, let's get all that squared away right now. And then I want to do, I know I've been a little bit remiss. Okay, and again, so just be real careful in this quick play thing. Once we get to level 10 and we can play draft, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of playing this quick play altogether. So you'll notice, like, even though I'd selected top when I chose this one, it flipped some things around. So what I want is bottom to be this one, right? And they're flipping that one. And I think I'll do maybe we'll keep the Garen top. Let's see what the runes are they gave us. I don't think we can we adjust these yet? Oh yeah, so we can't quite adjust them yet. So we'll go with yeah, these are actually the same runes and masteries or not masteries, summoner spells I use for Ashe. We'll go into that in the practice tool real quick when I talk about her. And then Garen, let's see what they have Garen. I'm actually going to do this phase rush thing. And that's right, and they wouldn't let us switch this up for Demolish. That's what I really want if I'm going top lane Garen. But so again, looks like those are all set, so we're going to confirm that. Hopefully it saves that when we come back in, but let's go. Again, we're going to head back out to training, practice tool. We're going to confirm that. We're going to hop into practice tool. I'm going to go over Ashe's abilities real quick so you know what you're looking at. And then probably we'll get queued up as Garen when we go in. And again, so if you click these ones, it'll sort it by the most common champions played in that lane. So when you hit this bottom, you'll notice a whole bunch of marksman type pop up. I think the only one that's not a marksman is Yasuo. So and this guy, he's a little mage. But anyways, these are your most common bottoms. Ashe is always pretty strong and also it's pretty easy to play. So we're gonna lock that in. Well, again, we're gonna pick those runes, and we're gonna head into this practice tool and just look at her abilities. And there's also one other thing I want to show you in practice tool about how to test different builds. So I've been playing Ashe a bit in my ranked games lately, and I want to theory test something about the damage output. So anyways, we're gonna get, I guess, our starting items I like to do is this. And we're gonna start our W. We're gonna head over to lane, and as we head, I'll look at it. So anyways, her passive, again, in the menu, I have it so it shows the full tooltip. And again, you get that by going to game. No, sorry, interface. I believe it is. And again, this is
30 seconds until minions
Oh, always show extended tooltip. So in interface and down here, tooltips, always show extended tooltips. This lets you like actually be able to see what's going on. So anyways, Ashe's attacks and abilities. So her attacks, just her auto attacks, slow by 20%, up to 30% by level for 2 seconds. Attacks against enemies affected by this ability deal 120%. Plus 75% crit strike chance. So building crit on her is good because it's going to do additional damage when she hits someone who's frozen. So she's a weird one where she like the crit strike chance doesn't actually affect how often she does a critical strike. She will always critical strike on someone who is slowed by this ability, this frost shot. Ashe's critical strikes deal no extra damage, so that's kind of where we're going here. Instead, they increase the slow to 40%, up to 60% per level, decaying. We started our W, so this is, again, this one, it's that big thing, and again, I hit Shift W for that because I quick cast by default, and so what this does, she fires a volley of 7 arrows, dealing 94, so it's 20 plus 100% physical damage, so building physical damage items on her is really strong with this particular ability. Enemies can be hit by multiple arrows, but only take damage from the first. So only one arrow counts on them. And you'll notice down on this, I can't really show you, like hover over it. There's also an additional line under there. Champion hits count as critical strikes for the purpose of frost shot. So actually I didn't actually know that. I just learned something today. So if you've already autoed someone and they have the frost shot slow, it will act as though it crits them when this hits them, and you'll notice after it'll show you how, like right now we're only on level 1 with this, so it shows you how much you get with each level. I actually didn't know you get more arrows fired at the higher levels, so I haven't actually paid much attention to this, which is bad. You'll notice over here, we'll move up in the lane. So this one, Ranger's Focus, you'll see how it's grayed out right now. So it has to charge up. So now it's available, and now when I hit Q, right now I shoot really fast, so I do this. So we'll head back, and you'll see it times out, right? And now it's off. You'll notice hitting the tower doesn't add stacks to it. Hitting minions will add stacks. See that stack right there? 3, 4. Now it's active again. I hit Q, right? And now I'm shooting fast. So I'll read to you more about what that. So passive Ashe's attacks grant a stack for 4 seconds. At 4 stacks, she may activate this ability. All right. So you have to hit a creature or a champion. Towers don't count. Wards don't count. You get stacks. She gets when she activates this, she gains 25% attack speed, and her attacks deal 83 plus, which equals basically it's going to deal 105% of physical damage. Again, that orange like axe thing means physical damage, and it's for 6 seconds. So again, once again, we're building like a lot of like AD attack damage on her. The empowered attacks are comprised of a flurry of 5 small strikes. They only apply on hit effects once per attack. So even though it looks like I'm shooting a bunch of those, it's only going to do on hit effects once, but it looks real impressive. Lastly, she's got this. Ashe sends forth a hawk to grant vision for 5 seconds anywhere on the map. It also reveals the area around it as it flies. This ability has 2 charges, so I get 2 of these as I wait on it. And they recharge 90 seconds. Okay, and you'll notice at higher levels the recharge time goes down. With this one, the flurry attack damage ratio goes up, and the attack speed goes up. So anyways, this hawk shot, I'm gonna like hover over here. I'm gonna hit Shift and E. Right, so now I have this target. And you'll notice now on the mini map down here in the lower right, you'll see that the space is being lit up. Here comes my hawk, right, and it'll show. Right, it'll show things that we can't necessarily normally see. So like those guys, let's go see if we can see them. Like even though they're in the fog of war, here I fired it. There we go. Now we can see those guys, and they'll show champions and stuff like that too. So that's that. We're gonna actually level up. Right, so now I have my ultimate. Ashe launches a crystal arrow of ice that stuns the first champion hit and deals 200, and that one's based on AP damage. So not a lot of like AP builds for Ashe out there, but some people do it, especially in the support role. So it does 120% of AP damage, ability power. The stun duration increases with the distance traveled up to 3.5 seconds. Surrounding enemies are slowed by frost shot and take half damage. So anyone around the person who gets hit gets slowed. The minimum stun duration, it says here, is 1 second. And you'll notice the cooldown and the damage, they go up as the levels in this ability go up. And again, this is also a global ability, so we can launch it like globally, and it'll also provide vision too, so you'll actually get to see things kind of around it. And had I hit an enemy with that, it would have done some extra damage. Alright, so that's that. We're going to teleport to cursor, I guess shift S, and we're going to go over here and we're going to add gold, so it gives us 10,000 gold so we can get. So what I want to see is with, so I like to get Bork on her, or Blade of the Ruin King. And so what I want to see between these two mythics, and mythics are going away, so this might be a moot point. I want to see right now if there's like a DPS or damage per second difference between Ginsu's Rage Blade and Infinity Edge. So Infinity Edge increases the damage you do with your critical strikes, and it does increase on Ashe. Whereas Ginsu's, like, you do extra on-hit damage instead of having critical strike chance. So she won't slow as much with Ginsu's, but there's a potential for her doing more damage. So we're going to try that first. Right? So we've clicked on that. I think we're going to shift S, I think is what it is. Alright, and now we're going to put an enemy dummy. So up here, spawn jungle camp, spawn enemy dummy. So we're going to put an enemy dummy right here. Right, so we have Ginsu's on, and we're just gonna auto, right? Alright, hit Q. Right, so we're doing right here. So DPS, right? 495. And it's telling us how much we're doing last hit, and we get, like, we can really crank it up here. It looks like about 479. All right. So now we're gonna go Shift S. We're gonna hit P to go into the shop. So again, that's P. Don't click on things, right? Use your keypad. We're actually gonna right-click on this to sell it. Okay, so we're gonna right-click. We're gonna sell that, and we're gonna get this Infinity Edge. And the other thing here, it's important to watch. So like. So right now, with our passive, right, we're doing 144% because of our extra crit strike, right? So if we sell it, oops, so you have the shop passive, we're going to sell it, and we're going to look at this, right, only 120%. And if we bought Ginsu's, right, same thing, right, only 120%. So we're going to sell this, right, and we're going to get Infinity Edge, right? So we should be doing a whole bunch more damage, right? Alright, so let's go check that out. Where did we put that practice dummy? Right over here. Alright, so here we go. And already it's looking like, okay. So I'm not attacking as fast. So where are we at? Like 500? Right around 500 DPS. Shoot, and now I done messed up. I forgot how much we, so 500 was that one. I'm silly. What? Won't let me. Oh, that's funny. It won't let me buy either of them. Well, I broke the game, guys. I broke the game. So we're gonna. Here's and the reason I'm doing this test is I think it was 470 with that one. So now it won't let me buy either one. It's sort of bugged out a little bit. And the interesting thing here is it won't let you buy. You can either have Ginsu's or you can have Infinity Edge because they have a special crit strike thing. And so, anyways, I bugged it out. It looks like Infinity Edge does pretty good. That's what I'm going to roll with in our game. So again, get in the habit of winning. It's easy in practice tool. Just hit win game. Okay, so it looks like Infinity Edge is how we want to roll. So here we go. So again, we're going to go back to that quick play, hopefully in a game or two. I think maybe if I win this game, which gives you a ton of experience. Anyways, we're going to hit play. Again, this quick play. Again, I'll always check these. We're going to check. Alright, Ashley, little tempo, it's got the stuff we want. Confirm. Him, Flash at Night. Garen Conqueror, is that the one I wanted? I don't think it is, but it'll be alright. So anyways, here we go. We're gonna find that match, and here actually while we're here, so a good thing to do. They do like on the weekly or every 2 weeks, I think, put out a patch. Man, I don't want to be in this. So if we go to home and you go to patch notes. So this released 9 days ago, patch 13.23, and you'll see that's the version we're on, 13.23. It'll give you kind of like the highlights of the patch, like what happened, and it'll give you like the rundown. So like especially once you start playing ranked, it is a good idea So again, here they're telling you about the ride ID change, and then they tweak the champion. So if someone's winning too much or losing too much, they try to what they call it's called a nerf if they make them weaker, so they win less because they try to keep them around a 50% win rate, and it's called a buff if they're making them stronger. So I mean again in here they're saying it looks like as their W damage decrease, soldiers now apply on hit effects on their primary target. So yes, and again, so they'll tell you they'll give you a brief summary here, tell you sort of the reasoning behind it, and then they'll show you the ability and the changes they've made to it. So it looks like they've lowered Briar's health and decreased damage on her W. Again, Draven R quality of life range. Oh, cool. So yeah, so they're I don't know why they do anything to make Draven's quality of life better. Anyways, yeah. So again, in here they basically again like they give you the summary, like the quick summary, right? The reason for it, and then show you the details in each ability. So you scroll through. So first they usually do some champions, and that's all you get. That's all the wisdom you get. So let's see where we're going with this. Again, and sometimes this goes longer, faster. Again, 10 people, so players decline. So 10 people have to click the accept button. It looks like somebody missed the boat. So then they're gonna put us back in queue, and so we'll keep scrolling through. So usually they do champions. They've adjusted the turret gold. I learned this by watching a stream. Actually, I didn't even realize it. So basically, they're giving more gold. So enter turrets will have 125 gold shifted from global into local gold. And then I don't know. So there was some stuff with top laners. No, I mean, anyway, so they're again, I mean, helping top lane, which is already the most influential role in the game. Okay, so and then here they have Brentown. So inner turret, mid lane gold, 300 to 425, side lane gold, 550 to 675. That's good for us because we're going either bot or top this game. And then global gold, 250 is actually being decreased. So they've increased the local gold and decreased the global gold. And global is like everyone on the team gets it. And then inhibitor turrets, they've actually started adding extra gold. So yeah, so like the inhibitor turrets now are giving you more gold. So again, this is going from 50 to 375, and global gold 250. Oh, so the global gold again. So the total gold value is going up. So you want to be at the destruction of this tower. But then I think all of this global gold gets divided. Tooltip changes. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, they tell you all this stuff. There's like ARAM adjustments. Actually, we haven't actually gone into an ARAM game yet. I don't know. I'll show you what that looks like. So ARAM stands for all random, all mid. So they have a map that's just a single lane, and basically they randomly select a champion for you, and then you just go and just basically team fight all day long. So looks like we got in. And again, quick play acts a little bit different than the rest of it. It looks like cool. So Stompalomphagus, we got our Ashe. Looks like we have a Maokai support. We have a Jinx top lane for some reason. Yeah, this quick play is a strange deal. Looks like they have a Draven Yummi. Oh man. So that's going to be a little bit different. But we're going to do the best we can. And yeah. Anyways, we're gonna see what we can see here. And so Yumi's an interesting character where she actually can sit on another champion and be untargetable, and while she's sitting on them, she gives them extra stats. So it can be a little bit difficult in the early game for that champion sometimes, because essentially they're like one person against two. But in the long run, a lot of Yummi on a good player can get pretty scary. Let's see what else. All these other things too. If you click, you can either click on people individually or this whole one. So right now we're all new players, I think. So our masteries are locked. So we haven't played these champions enough to have our mastery badges showing. And then on this one, this is like player info, and you'll notice we all have these kind of basic borders, basic like starter icons. Only 2 of us so far have figured out how to use our tokens. This one has a, and you'll see when you hover over these, like, so this is as a jungler at 10 minutes, take more of the opponent's jungle than they have. So that was that pretty good jungle game, the one where I remembered it, or well, not that well, yeah, or I mean, anyways, where I had Smite. And yeah, so if you hover over them, the cool thing too is, like, if you hover over someone else's, they'll show you how you're doing in relation. So this one is win games with 0 deaths, at least 30% kill participation. So you'll see this person is master at that, so they tend to not die. You'll notice that I apparently have, I think, probably died in every single game, because like 100% of people have earned my rank of iron in this. So I imagine that that means that I have not had a flawless game yet. What else he's got going on? He's got Snow Day, hit snowballs on champions and ARAM. So Snowball is a summoner spell in ARAM that you can, as its name implies, throw a snowball at someone, and if you hit them, you can kind of like leap to it. So I haven't played any ARAM on this account, so again, he's better than me at that. And what's this last one? All champions earn an S- grade or higher on different champions at ARAM. So yeah, so he's gotten some. And so at the end of each game, it sort of tells you how you did in relationship to, like, with that champion in that role, with other people at your like elo or at your rank. So he's so like S+ is the highest, so it goes S, A, B, C, D. So earning an S- means that he I guess, well, he's only bronze on it, but so he's done at least won a fair amount of games. The other thing you get to do is you can kind of cruise around and look at people's summoner names, see if there's anything so offensive that you want to report them just for their name. Looks like everybody's got pretty alright names, and you'll notice that like, so this 90% is kind of how much has been loaded so far. So somebody's computer, usually what it means when it loads the 90% real quick and then stops, is that somebody has disconnected. So this might be a very short game. You'll notice up in the upper left-hand corner. Oh, here we are.
I have heard no better
and
words
if so, the good news is it's not one of us. You'll notice that nobody. Well, he walked in there once he spawned, but he spawned over here and walked in. So, usually if you're disconnected when you spawn into the game, you're on the circle of that thing. So I'm the ADC. I'm going bot lane, so I'm going to be down here with the support. Again, I'm going to start with my W. They don't have anything that can really trap me if I go up here. So what I like to do in bot lane is I like to get a ward up into their jungle, so on their blue buff, right? So I'm gonna drop my ward right there. So now we'll be able to see if they start their blue, which will let our jungler know. Well, one, it'll let me know where their jungler started, so I know when to expect a gank, at least the first one. If you really, yeah, okay. So now you see we just saw Draven and Yummi, so we know they're in this bush, right? So we don't have to. So yeah, so one we know where they're at, but we can also with that information kind of know that maybe their jungler is going to be starting blue.
Avarosa, guide me.
Now, but again, with that word there, we'll get to see if they pop up, so we'll know what to expect for them. I'm not sure where our Maokai is going. He's hanging out in the top lane. Our Muma's being kind of weird. He's not at his buff to start. So that was a little bit inconvenient. And at about 139, I need to head the lane, right? You'll see Draven and Yummi, they're already there. But I need to get the lane to get my golden experience. My Maokai he doesn't have Smite, and he's taking our jungler's camp. So we have kind of a troll. I think I hit Yummi there. I can tell because one of my runes is Presence of Mind, which gives me more mana when I hit an enemy champion. And maybe you heard the impact when I shot at Draven. There was a lot of impact when I hit Draven. So yeah, I hit a bunch of people there, but I don't think I hit Draven. I mostly hit I mostly hit the minions, but some of them went into the bushes, and so because I have that presence of mind rune, I can tell a lot of times, even if I don't hear it, I can tell if I've hit the enemy. And so again, and so I'll let the tower take that. And again, I'm level 3, got my E, so I like to throw a little ward up there. It'll help get some jungle timers, also see like where the progress is. 2:55, so usually about 3:30 is when a jungler should be finishing his first clear. So again, so he's already cleared there. So actually, because they started, their jungle probably started red on that top side, so their red buff is up on that top side of the map. And this Maokai doesn't have a support item, so he's going to be low on gold. He's kind of trolling. He may not know what he's doing, honestly. I have activated my healing stuff. I'm going to have to flash out of there. And you'll see Draven did a bunch of damage. They have their ignite on me. And so, well, our Yasuo got first blood. I have my health potions ticking. It's a little bit greedy of me to stay. There's not a lot I can do. I'm going to try to get sort of gold from range, get soak up my experience, so I can stand back and I'll still get the same amount of experience regardless of who kills it. Okay, so he's gonna try to kill me. So as long as I get some amount of damage onto him, one more hit, probably got it. Yeah, so I got the counter kill. Again, there wasn't a first blood. I think I'm gonna get yeah, so I'm gonna get Vampiric Scepter and some dudes. It'll give me some movement speed, but it'll also give me some sustain, because this grants life steal. So as I attack, I will heal. So really, trading out there is not it's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. It's unfortunate. Draven has a mechanic where he gets more gold based on how many stacks he gets from catching his axes. So ideally, it's better if I can kill him before he kills me. It's going to be rough because well, because our Maokai just is kind of wandering around aimlessly, not really knowing what he's doing. So honestly, at this point, I'd rather Maokai just stay away from me. That is probably not going to happen. I'm going to put a little ward in the bush here. Like, I don't need to be going very high up.
The fate of our people hangs in the balance.
And again, 5 minutes. I'm not sure where they're. I'm going to do a question ping to let people know that their support is missing. So I don't know where Yummi's at right now. So that is concerning. Oh, there she is. So Yummi showed up. I'm going to shoot her once just to let her know I love her. I'm going to scout through here. It's a little bit wasteful for me to use that right there, but we'll notice, okay, so their blue side jungle's back up, which is about right, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. They should be probably passing down this way. So yeah, so there I got, you heard that little hit from the arrows. It kind of helps you check switches so you don't have to go into there. And thankfully it also helps me kind of do some damage, although Yummi provides like that to so again, slows them down a little bit. Again, I have my right, so again, I'm gonna die this time for free. And again, so Draven, as he catches axes, he has a movement speed bump for the refresh. Yummi will also shield and speed him up. So this is gonna be a rough one. Not gonna lie, and that's that is unfortunate. So I got yeah. So I'm just gonna have to play real safe. So I shouldn't have been that far up. Like I know my Maokai is kind of trolling. He's just wandering around. Really, and he's messing up our jungler's clear too. So like our jungler is now leaving his red to go and try to get this camp before Maokai takes it. Maokai, you'll notice, is still level 1, so he's useless. Like he can't. He's entirely unhelpful. Like he won't be able to do. He has one ability that he can use, and he has so few stats. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to last hit. I'm not going to push forward. All I'm going to do is just take the last hit. I can't afford to have Draven run me down. And unfortunately, with the Yummi on his back, he's got movement speed. In addition to his own movement speed, he does a ton of damage. Oh, they have a Maokai jungle as well. That's funny. So that's yeah. So in I didn't notice that. So in draft play, you can't be a duplicate, but in quick play you can. So I'm betting I'm gonna use my thing to scout here. I think they're hiding in the bush. They're not hiding in the bush. Okay, so I'm gonna let my team know that they're missing. Farming under tower can be a little bit challenging sometimes, and generally a full health melee minion. It's basically the tower can hit it twice, and then one auto will kill it. At the beginning of the game, a full health caster minion, the ranged ones, you have to hit them once, one tower shot, and then one more time. So that's how you last hit. Once they're damaged, it gets like a little bit dicey whether or not you can.
I hold a bow of true ice. I hold my heart. An ally has been slain.
Yeah. So anyways, I think let's see. We got our cannon minions coming up. This is a good time to back. Right. There's not really any like if I go way up here, I'm just gonna get killed. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get these boots to kind of keep my speed up. He's already got his. So again, those we're gonna keep on down this
Move quickly.
this list.
Position well, and the battle
he's trying
is won
to.
before blood
Draven's
is
asking where
drawn.
Maokai go. Anyways, you can chat with the team if you want, or the people. I mean, I don't know. This is I don't get on this to make friends or socialize. I will play with my wife, but other than people I'm actually physically in a room with, they're like friends of mine in real life. I'm online with, and it's fun. And I mean, everybody to each their own, I guess. So yeah, so 2 hits from that, right? Now that I have some items, yeah. So you see, I'm still a little behind. So I'm gonna auto that. Anyways, and he's gonna. I'm gonna try to. Hopefully, he'll try to dive me. If he dives me, right, I can get him under tower. Here we go. I'm gonna ice arrow, right? All right, here we go. I'm gonna target champion only. All right, there we go. Got him. All right, Yummi is running for her life. We're gonna go with a little thumbs up to. Again, I have that map to C, so I just press C and thumbs up. Right. So that's what Rome from mid. It's cool that it. And you got so that's good. So that's gonna let us get some of these. I'm gonna check the jungle with my. Oh, actually, their jungle is top, so I actually wasted my arrow for nothing. We do know that their blue's up right now. But I'm gonna. Alright, there we go. I don't get to stay.
We are all kin.
But yeah, so Draven's got 74 CS. I've got 64. He's got 2 kills, 2 deaths. I have a kill and an assist. So yeah. I mean, at this point, it's fairly easy. Even I'm a level up though, because I've been in lane by myself. I have more levels. You'll notice I almost have enough for my pickaxe. So I'm gonna wait here on the edge of the spawn pad, and then I'm gonna use this pickaxe to give me more attack damage, which means I'll have more. I'll just do more damage. You'll notice I have 15 minutes until my ult, so I don't want to do anything really until my ult's up. But again, because I'm playing into 1v2, I have to play really safe anyway. And that's just kind of this is the unfortunate part of quick play. And again, who knows if I mean it could be a bot, it could be he could so he could be a bot. He could just not know what he's doing. Again, he may not have been given the wisdom of my super helpful, super beginner videos.
I am so
I will guarantee once you've seen my videos, you can get to at least bronze. All right, Yasuo's coming down to help me out again, so I'm gonna play back here. I'm gonna let them push up. All right, so again, letting them push up. All right, here's the arrow again. All right, they're gonna try to get me. Alright, yeah, so Yasuo got on that Yummi. There we go, nice. Yeah, so this guy, he's 3-0, and he's doing a good job of expanding his lead. So he's coming down here, he knows that we got kind of an uphill battle with this Maokai, and he's helping me out as best he can. He even walked off instead of killing the Draven. He knew I was coming up, so he let me get that kill. So I got a little extra gold to kind of help me really just kind of survive this. This is a kind of a bad spot here. I don't know. Well, maybe we again, maybe. Okay, we need to go. Yeah, so thankfully this shoot. And do I live? I do not live. So that's unfortunate. At least the Yasuo got out. He's got a shut down on him. Again, yeah, he was smarter about it, and he walked back before I did. So we're a little bit short. So that's the unfortunate thing with the dying there, and again we're losing this wave, and we don't have quite enough for our first little item. Amumu's waiting here, so he's hoping they're gonna come up. He's being kind of a little silly walking up there because that tower's gone. And they just took dragon. So again, unfortunate. I'm almost here. I have arrow. I don't know if Amumu's gonna come try to help me. Nope, he's not. Okay. He was backing like right on top of a ward though. There's not much I can do. If I go to help, they could cut me off right here in this. Okay, so they were all right. No, that's alright. I was gonna fire my arrow to help him out, but he's like that. Our Maokai is too low to be useful at all, or like his level's too low. So firing my arrow, not firing my arrow, wasn't gonna change the fact that he was dead. Oh shoot! I'm backing right on top of a ward, so I'm gonna take this ward. Yeah, I was thinking about stopping for that turret, but yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to take it. And also, I can get Blade of the Ruined King, which will help me out. Right, and then I'm gonna get my Infinity Edge next. I'm also gonna change my trinket to a blue trinket, and I'll buy a red ward. So again, that blue trinket, again, it's not stealthy, so like they can see it if they walk up on it, but it stays forever. So the yellow trinkets only last for a little bit. The advantage is that no one can see them unless they use a red ward or the sweeper, the oracle lens. So again, they're gonna keep trying to push. So I'm just gonna try to. That wasn't a great ult. There wasn't a lot of anything to be followed up on with that one. So there, again, no. Again, I'm just going to stay back here. Yasuo just pinged that he's coming, so I'm going to stay back here, kind of ward, try to catch him there. We know that Yumi's up. There we go. Yeah, this. Ooh, oh, that was our thing. Yeah, this Yasuo is a hero. I like to, well, I'm going to put my blue ward up there, and the blue ward also has a larger range. And when you first place it, it has a big bubble of vision, so it's actually very useful in and of itself. So we might be able to get this tower, which will get us, hopefully, will get us a, shut down. Draven's on his way. So it's kind of wasteful for him to throw his ult like that. I'm going to try to be back here. I think Draven might just be running furthest. Is he not here? Okay, so if he's not here, I'm going to take another wave. This is a little bit greedy. Yummi is here now. That's unfortunate. I really wanted that cannon. Unfortunately, I can't risk staying. But I got a few other ones. So here we're gonna back on that one. We'll get pieces of our Infinity Edge, and once we get that, we should kind of be off to the races. But again, it's slow going. So yeah, so they've dropped Rift Herald. So we're gonna head mid now and help out over here. there's my slow active. Yeah, so you'll notice, yeah, with that Ashe split, slow comes in really handy. We're gonna back. We have Draven is pushing that bot lane. They might be transitioning up here, but I can back and get more critical strike. And as you'll recall, I do more damage the more critical strike I have because of my passive. So instead of increasing the chance of me doing critical strike, I always critical strike on my second hit as long as I've slowed them with either my my W or my this stuff, or just my auto. So Ashe is really strong in that effect, and that even not using any of my abilities, I'll tend to have the highest CC or crowd control in the game. So I will, because I'm constantly slowing, even just auto attacking, I can literally just like let go of the steering wheel and have how's there? Yeah, we need to sleep. Yeah. But yeah, so the dragon's there as we can't
seek peace, but
we can't afford to head up there. I'm actually, I mean, there's not really sort of frustrating because I can't go up and get minions right now without dying, and I got nothing to buy. So you'll see my next item is 1,300 gold, and the finished item is 1,900. So I'm well short of that. Oh, dude, missed my ult. That is heartbreaking stuff. Cool. Man, that's a lot of slow. I'm gonna help out here as much as I can. Sets come in. There's not a lot I can do in second Commander Tower, so yeah, that's just an awkward fight for it. Yasuo's, he's playing his heart out. There's only so much you can do. Like, this is a rough game. Our Amumu's 0-4. We had a Jinx into a set. So it's just rough. But me and Yasuo might be able to pull this out, but not looking great for the home team.
Together we are strong. Together we are ours.
Okay, so his body slams me. Woo! That was a close one. But again, like I said, you kind of saw there, like especially towards the end, I actually just took my hands off the keyboard because she can auto faster than I can orb block. So I just let old Ashe do her thing. He's there. I'm gonna, let's see. There comes my arrow. Let's see how we do. Got her. So you see, I got the assist for that. So my arrow got the Yummi. It was kind of unnecessary, but anyways, I still get money for it. I get some experience for it. I'm gonna say no. I think me and Yasuo got this. Somebody wants to quit, but we're gonna pull this one out. I believe. Let's see after this thing. There we go. Okay, that's our infinity hit. We don't need to stay any longer than that. We're gonna back, get our oh, there we go. There's Draven just being. So yeah, so Draven keeps throwing his ult when I'm not even low. It wastes it. So again, you want to save your ults like that. I'm gonna put a blue word back here. Just sometimes people hide that copy. But yeah, save your ults like that for like when someone gets away and they're low. So thankfully he keeps using it like that, which is kind of keeping us in the game, even though he's got more CS than me. He's in general doing better. We're gonna try to get there fast.
Today, the fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Ooh, that recall animation scared me. Yeah, but you'll see. I mean, this like there's 3 of them there. He's level 8. Like he's just a huge liability. He's not gonna win that. Again, we're gonna. Well, oh, Yasuo's dead. Where'd he die? Again, people kind of making strange choices, but here we go. Unfortunately, you didn't get to really see what a bot lane should look like because my Maokai, my support, wasn't ever in lane.
There will be peace in the Freljord.
I think we. Alright, well, I mean, we got Draven. I was dumb and just stood in Yummi's ult. And you'll see that his ult came back to him with that rolling thing. Do they have any armor? Looks like they're not. They have a little bit of armor there. And some armor here. So I think next item, I'm going to get Lord Dominic as well. But again, I'm going to get this critical crit strike cloak first. Because again, the more crit strike I have, the more it's going to do. So this plus 120%. So before I had Infinity Edge, it was 75. Now it's 120 because of Infinity Edge. Normally Infinity Edge just increases the amount of damage you do when you crit. But for Ashe, it's basically functionally does the same thing. So, but it raises that percentage of damage that it does. So I'm gonna get Lord Dom, but I'll get more lifesteal. I'll also get a Bloodthirster next.
They think me cold. I have seen.
Yeah, we'll see. I think they're mostly they're dragons, so we will. Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, it's not super helpful having us all like wander down this. I'm gonna still vote now. I don't like surrendering. There's always something to be learned in the game. But we'll see. Rotate back mid like Jinx wants to be. Okay, the Draven's over here in the jungle. That's our Maokai doing
a battle worthy of the Freljord.
So there. Yeah. So yeah, so Yummi was. Oh shoot. Yeah, so Yummi was trying to solo Baron, and I mean he's what, level 10. It's probably not going to go well. He's a tank jungle, level 10. Plus Baron has additional like armor and stats until you have more people there. You need a second person really, in general, to do it. I'm actually going to sell both of these things. Anyways, that's probably the game. Yeah, look, they're going to finish off. So unfortunately, we lost this one. Again, maybe next time you'll get to see what a bot lane looks like. But let's. See where we're gonna honor that Yasuo. He didn't play him, he came and helped. He did his best. But some games are just unwinnable. So he's stayed pretty cool. And again, a lot of times, oh look, we get to pick a champion. I tend to like.
Let me at him.
This Fizz guy, so I'll pick him. Again, and until you type, it won't let you see what people are saying. So I'm gonna hit GG, and here's where you can see. You'll notice it has all the. So some people have like hashtag 8889. So again, I guess you could have a lot of Stompolampicuses with like hashtag NA2, NA333. Stompolampikus Nation. Let's get it going, guys. Anyways, we're gonna continue. And again, I'm not too bad. 5, 5, and 5, so 2.0 KDA, actually better than Draven's KDA, more damage. He had more CS per minute, so my CS per minute, not great. Again, yeah, you want to. I mean, ideally you want to hit 10. But yeah, like anything over 7 is pretty decent KDA. But again, we got about a third of the way to level 10, so we're almost out of this quick play nonsense. Let's do a review. So we did get we picked that, so it let us pick that fizz. So it's showing up here. So we have a champion permanent. So let's unlock that champion permanent. So we're gonna unlock him. Right. So now we have fizz in our repertoire. Actually, so if we go over to collection and we look at yeah, so here it's showing all of our champions. You'll notice we now have Fizz as a group as one of our champions. Yeah, so that's that. Thanks for tuning in. As always, be kind to each other and make the game a better, happier place. Don't rage. Be chill. That's it. See y'all later.